Welcome to another episode of Secret Conversation. I am Celestina. Happy New Year. We're still in the new year, brand new year. We are expecting great things. On today's conversation, we'll be talking about tell yourself that you're going to do it and do it. Keep telling yourself, I'm going to do such and such and such a thing, and just do it. But you have to constantly tell yourself, I am going to do this. I am going to do this. What have helped me, and I'm just going to share with everyone today, what helped me a lot, I did a vision board. And on my vision board, I went to, I think it was Home Goods. And I purchased the board. And then I came home and things that I wanted to do, I had all these magazines. So I went through the magazines and I cut out things that I wanted, things that I expected, things that needed to be done. I also went on to Google and I went on to images for whatever I wanted. And I got those things printed. And I went to my local Walgreens or Rite Aid and I had those photos picked up. And I just placed everything on the vision board. So there was my vision board. And my vision board, for the past few years, I had a podcast on my vision board. I had spices. I wanted to create my own spice. I had a picture of the city that I wanted to visit, picture of the condo, all kinds of stuff. I can't even think of everything right now. YouTube channel, a picture of myself, thin, smaller, and the vision board helped. I know a lot of people don't believe in it, but for me, it helped me. Also, what helped me a lot was journaling. I would write things down, and every day I would journal, and I would write the same thing down. For example, my goal for today will be get the car washed or go to the cleaners and pick up something, and whatever the goals are. And then I had short-term goals and I had long-term goals. And my long-term goals were like travel to Japan and purchase my own condo. And my short-term goals was to finish recording for the podcast and have 10 important things that I want to do in the next 2 months. And I will write those things down. So these things help. But you have to follow up with it, and you have to really want it, and you have to be intentional. You have to be intentional. I want this done. I have to get this done. It doesn't matter what it takes, and you have to keep telling yourself, I'm going to get this done, and I'm going to get this done. And then you have people that you can trust. And you can let them know, hold me accountable for this. I want to do such and such and such a stuff. And I want you to hold me accountable. I want you to check with me next week and to make sure that I make that call, or did I book up my vacation, or did I go see about that location that I've been looking at for a long time? Did I go do this? Did I go? You have someone accountable, and they will check back with you. Okay. Tina, did you go and see about that building that you wanted last week? No. Why didn't you? And you just keep repeating, I'm going to get this done. I have to get this done. And some people, it's not easy. It's not easy to take a challenge and to do something that you are afraid. Yeah, you are afraid. to do. And I know that I come off like this is easy and I got it done. It wasn't easy. It was a fight. It was a constant fight. Writing my book. You will not believe how many times I went in and deleted pages and add pages and saw mistakes and gave up and put it down for a while. And the same thing when I was creating my journal. It wasn't easy. It took a while. It was sleepless nights. What am I going to do? And blah, 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 blah. And recording the podcast and the mistakes. And I didn't like the way that I sound. And I didn't like the way that I look. And it didn't come out good. And it's nothing in life comes easy. Nothing in life comes easy, especially when you find yourself doing it by yourself. It's not easy, but you have to do it. And I keep saying you have to do it because it's not for you. It's not for you, it's for someone else. And if we can just get that in our mind, that is all of this is not for you. All of this we're just talking today. All of this, all those things that you need to get done on earth, is not for you. You're not going to be here forever. You're going to leave. And you have to leave something for someone. And I always say, and I believe this, I am not for everyone. Not everyone is going to like my podcast. I wish everyone would love my podcast, but it's not for everyone. But it's for the person that I need to reach. And that one person can inspire thousands of people. And if we just get that, and sometimes, a lot of times, God gives us things to do, and we think it's so small because we're constantly comparing ourselves with other people. Stop doing that. Stop comparing yourself with other people. I know of a lot of my friends are doing great things. Great things. There are pastors. A lot of them are great leaders around the world, have great jobs and stuff. And I did it in the past. I will compare myself with them. But the gifts are totally different. The gifts are totally different. They have their space. I have my space. They have their gifts. They have their calling. And it's different. And you just do what He has called you to do. And He will bless you above. He will bless you. But you have to talk to yourself. And you have to tell yourself, I got to get this done. I have to get this done. God has been dealing with me to do so and so and so and so and so. And I've been putting it off. And I've been putting it off. And I've been putting it off. I need to do this. I need to do. And you have to constantly talk to yourself. Talk to yourself and get it done. Greater is out there. There is greater out there that's waiting for us. And there's greatness inside of us. And a lot of times we don't understand, and it doesn't make sense to us, and it doesn't feel comfortable. It really doesn't. But you have to do it. You have to do it. And it's amazing, what God has doing and what God is doing, and how He's constantly proving Himself to us if we allow Him. If we allow Him. I remember when we decided to buy a home, and I went and I saw this house. I was driving and something said make a left, and I made a left, and I kept driving. I ran into this development. They were building this home, and I fell in love with the home, and I got obsessed with that house. I got obsessed with that house. So I came out the car and I went and I spoke. Someone was in and out, and I said, "Can I come in and see that house?" And he said, "Yes." And I went in and I saw the house, and I came in. I said, "This is gonna be my house. This is gonna be my house," And I will go every Sunday after church, I would take that drive and I would go to the house, and the house was finally completed. And then I would go, and then it became like a model house, and I would go there and I met the representative and, the salesperson, and we would talk, and I would say, this is my house, this is my house. But my faith was strong, and what I would do, I would go in and I would walk around the whole house, and then when I got to my house and I was doing certain things, I would imagine that I was in that house doing things, and when I'm taking a shower, I would imagine I'm in that shower, and I would close my eyes like I'm in that shower. I'm just talking right now, okay? And I would just imagine, I'm like, this is my house, this is gonna be my house. This is gonna be my house, it's gonna be my house. And I remember I went one Sunday, and she said someone purchased the house. And I said, no, this is my house. Whose report are you going to believe? This is my house. Now, granted, I never told my husband. We never went to see about the house. Okay? So, how is this going to be your house? You have not put any paperwork and you haven't done anything. This is going to be my house. God is going to bless me with this house. And come to find out, making a long story short, the house was sold. And people moved in. And I said to myself, well, they're just there to fix this house up for me, but they're going to be leaving this house because it's my house. And my faith was strong. This is going to be my house, They are just there to fix it up, and I'll go by and I'll drive by their home, and they'll be doing this, and they fix this, and they added a beautiful door. And I said, that's right. They put a fence around the house. I was like, that's right. You fixed that house up for me. Well, it wasn't my house, right? But the point I'm trying to make is, I believe with all my heart that was my house. I was talking to the Lord about it. That was my house. But I didn't do anything about it. I didn't do anything about it. And that's the way our lives are. We want things to be done, but we don't do anything about it. Now, if I did do what I was supposed to do, talk to my husband, let him know, listen, babe, it's time for us to downsize. Let's get into another house or whatever. Let's go put the paper. I didn't do anything. I just kept saying, that's my house. God is going to bless me with that house. But I didn't do anything. And that's the way we are. We say, God is going to do this. God is going to do that. But we're not making any move. We're not doing anything. We just putting everything on him. Everything on him. And we're not making a move. But you want the house, and you want all the benefits of the house, but you're not doing anything. So you want God to do great things and move, but you haven't done anything. So give him something to work with. Give him something to work with. Do something. Women, let's do something. Let's get stuff done. Let's do something. I think I said it in one of my previous podcasts. If you were supposed to write a book, even if you write 7 pages, get it published. Do the 7 pages. You have you're dealing with sickness, you're dealing with disease, you're overweight or whatever. Do something. Go to the gym. Find someone to work out with you. Change your diet. Do something. You just can't say, I want to lose weight, And we have this saying, I want to do this, I want to do that. And don't get anything done. It doesn't get anything done. You have to actually move. You have to actually do something. You have to actually physically do something. And I know what I'm saying, And then you begin to reap the benefits, of whatever you are doing, and fear is a fight, but faith is stronger. You have to know who you are. You have to know, what's in you, and you have to bring it out. I don't know what's in you. Everybody, we have so many gifts and talents. I don't know what's in you, but you know what's in you. And what's in you is big. It's bigger than you think. It's bigger than you think. You can't even imagine. You can't even imagine how big it is. But until you get it done, it's like, wow. And to watch how God is gonna, move everything and for you, make everything easy for you once you start fulfilling and doing what He has called you to do. So I hope this podcast helped you today. We were just having a basic conversation. Also, don't forget to smile, be nice to someone, say hello. It doesn't hurt. You make someone day. And I thank you, and have an amazing day.